Tourism in Tamil Nadu's Nilgiris is the biggest economy driver, but today a palpable sense of helplessness prevails among industry insiders. Nabila Jamal gets us this ground report from the hilltop.
Picture perfect Kunur and Ooty, most favoured tourist destinations. Its sprawling vintage homes host to numerous movies. This is 180 Makiva House in Kunur, which featured in Bollywood film Kapoor and Sons. But the property, painstakingly curated by its owners, now stares at an uncertain future after the lockdown.
This has become a bigger challenge. This pandemic has become, the second lockdown has become the bigger challenge. Keeping the staff, going, keeping their spirits up, because they've left families and they have kids and everything. Keeping their spirits up has been like,
how have you ensured that they've been paid?
Well, we've decided to give them a 50% salary, like most of them. And of course, they stay here and eat all the food, and we're supplying them their food and everything.
Nilgiris thrives on tea and tourism. While tea growers managed to bag some large export orders last year, the hospitality sector is bearing the brunt of the lockdown. Many were forced to wrap up, others tried to diversify.
So the next step, what I did was I actually converted my central store into a supermarket. And it's not a business that I know, but I'm trying to learn that now and try and see whether I can run the supermarket and at least make ends meet. We have a lot of loans, we're shut down, but we're still expected to pay our EMIs. We're expected to pay interest on the loans.
Facing a long, inhospitable road to recovery, the largest tax-paying industry feels alienated.
Well, there are only two things when you live in the Nilgiris. One is agriculture and the next is hospitality. And unfortunately, both are not doing too well. So I can't see a way out unless the government steps in. And it's shameful that us being such a big industry in the country, tourism, we don't get too much help from the government.
It's no longer bloom time for the floriculture sector either. The botanical gardens, a must-visit for tourists in Ooty, is almost empty. The Ooty Flower Show got cancelled for the second time in as many years.
It's the stunning weather round the year that you find here that attracts scores of visitors into the Nilgiris. In fact, 40 lakh people flock in to witness this little heaven on earth on a yearly basis, and now it's been 2 years. The kind of losses faced by the floriculture as well as the hospitality sector here is devastating indeed.
Despite economic losses, the administration has been firm with sealing off the hill stations and containing COVID.
And this being a very small district, an entire hilly district with very minimal medical help, and most of our posts are vacant, specialist posts, the doctors' posts are vacant. So our health system is in fact very fragile, and we're also planning to send a proposal to the government to revive this industry in form of a package. That is in the process.
For the tourism sector?
Yes.
Many of these swanky Victorian-themed heritage houses are nearly 200 years old. Their upkeep remains the biggest challenge in this lockdown.
Right from the British era to now, the Nilgiris has been the most preferred holiday destination. In fact, Kunur and Ooty houses about 1,000-odd resorts, hotels and restaurants, which has now received a big blow due to the COVID-19 induced lockdown. India Today spoke with the district administration. They've assured that their case will be put forward before the state government, and hopefully a relief package will be rolled out soon enough.